The rare bright spot in a very dark and depressing game was Jalen Tolbert, and I'm going to tell you why this play was even better for Tolbert than a catch for 39 yards. My name is Dallas, and this is Perry, and on this channel this season I talk about the Cowboys and then I talk about scripture. Now let's get back to the play. We have a 3rd and 6 at the 50, so a pass play is pretty likely, and we go with this shotgun formation with trips to the right. They're going to be in man here, and I believe their safeties are in cover 2. But you'll see that this dude takes a gamble. We have this route combo called, which only leaves us with 2 viable options for the first down, unless this corner over here bails into a cover 3. As we run this play, we see that the safety doubles CeeDee. That's the risk I was talking about, which allows for Tolbert to play one-on-one ball with the corner, and he wins it in every way. First and most obvious is the catch, which is a pretty unbelievable play. I'm not sure how he is able to fight through that defender and secure it, but he does. And then he maintains possession through contact with the ground. The difficulty of this catch is one reason why this play is better than just a 39-yard reception by Tolbert. The other reason this is so good is because he beats the defender. I mean by like a yard or 2. A better throw, and this is a touchdown, which sucks to say, but completing it is better than not completing it. I have this concept in my head, and I've heard like 0 people talk about it, which is surprising because I think most quarterbacks think this way. They definitely throw this way. If you think about a completion window being a circle around the receiver, you would have to place the runner towards the front of that circle because he could slow down a lot more to catch a pass than he could to speed up to catch a pass. And so as the QB makes this throw, his obvious ideal situation would be to hit him in stride. But that's a perfect throw, and he's a human. And while it's not impossible, it is unlikely that every throw would be perfect, especially further down the field. So if he has to err on one side or the other, he would probably want to err on the underthrow. The overthrow leads to a loss of down. You gain nothing, and in this case, a possible punt. But an underthrown ball could be a completion or a pass interference. I mean, it could be an incompletion too, but you got 2 out of 3 pretty positive things, which means first down, and the drive continues. And sure, an interception is more likely on the underthrown ball, but most corners can't or don't make this play. And your receiver will usually try to protect the ball the best they can in that situation. So really, it is in the QB's interest to underthrow this ball more than it is in their interest to risk overthrowing the ball. I just thought that was interesting. Onto the scripture of 1 Chronicles 2, which is a genealogy of David starting with the sons of Israel. But as I was reading, 2 spots stuck out to me, and I've been thinking about them for days. Verse 30 and verse 32 says that Seled and Jether died childless, which I think is an interesting thing to include in a genealogy. These are childless men, and I imagine they feel ashamed of that. I imagine the culture around them and themselves feel that this childlessness is a curse. But God uses this to write his story, the Bible. And may we view our darkest moments in this same light, the same perspective, and ask God to redeem those moments so that we can proclaim his goodness and mercy from the proverbial mountaintop. That's all I got. Jesus is King.